got fun and games, we got everything you want, just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Svenzone, the adventure awaits for you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone, where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Svenzone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone, where dreams are shown. Where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone, where dreams are shown. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where dreams are shown.
Hey, everybody, say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Put the on the right screen. There we go. All right, and let me Oh, it's a click too slow. All right, now everybody say hi again.
Hi again.
All right, now everybody say hi again.
Hi again.
Cool. All right, we're going to presume Sirenscape works. If it's coming through, it should be coming through on the mic as well. All right, so when you guys last convened, they were headed toward this. You had followed clues from a Cloud Giant letter. One of the first things I did with, I think it might even been the first AI picture I ever generated. That's why I keep mentioning it, and that's why it's in the message of the day. It's a pretty cool pic. Anyway, and then you guys headed here to Sunset Mountains, got to Bird Dusk, did some stuff, found some people. Scouts took you to, gave you a map, and you set up your base camp, and then now have worked your way into the hold itself. And that is pretty much just where we left it. You had entered the hold. It is extremely cold. There is a because as you're walking down through, it turns out it's like a glacial rift in this part of an entrance through this glaciers, and the walls are half ice, half rock. As you're working your way down into it, and looking for the map while I'm talking about this, and then hello Atomic, welcome. I had my chat covered for half of it. Appreciate you stopping by, saying hi. He was doing some odd little retro vampire game where he had a frog as a minion, a robot as a minion. There was a Amazon warrior who could be one of his minions. It was a strange little thing. But I was playing that today. Upper level. Okay, here we go. So there are several. Like I said, there were boulders blocking these cave mouths that you worked your way around, moving through them. The ceilings are anywhere from 30 to 45 feet high as you're moving around. The tunnels themselves are 25 to 30 feet high. So as you're going through these caverns and things, classic. Atomic Hero Squad says it's a classic amalgam of eccentric characters. That's right. It definitely was. It actually sounds like a game I would enjoy. But there are several faint greenish light that penetrates from above, making torches or similar lights unnecessary. So there's it's just a smidge above dim light, so you can see there we go. And all right, so that's that. That's the general features. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. I hope this is it. Yes, this is where you are. Okay. So as you guys came in, you saw these. What happened to my blizzard? There it is. Okay, it shows up on your map. Just doesn't show on my DM map. That's weird. I don't like that. Anyway, as you, like I said, you came through this long, and there was a Y in the passage, so you guys took the left easternmost passage choice in the break, came down. It's very, very windy here, and there's this huge chasm that you guys are skirting, and you can't even see the bottom of it because there's snow. It's almost like very blizzardy conditions, uh, clouds, mist, moving around and things down below. And that is where we left off. The two, Maitri and Zine, do they have dark vision? Yes, everybody has dark vision, one way or another. Cool, never mind. So I was going to say, because they need light, but they don't. So, actually, I take that back. I just said it was a thing. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and let's give you some ambient lighting, shall we? Just faint green. That's not what I wanted to do. That was a mistake. This is what I wanted to do. All right, so like I said, you had this greenish hue coming from the glaciers that you're working your way through. You can see, like I said, you can't see very well down, but you can see across, and you see that there are these other caves and other walkways across from you. There are stalagmites, and every once in a while there'll be a slight break in the clouds, and you'll see these just there are stalactites, and you'll see stalagmites every once in a while, or just these large pieces of rock that are natural rocks and boulders and things down in down below you. And as I've said many times before, and will say many times again, the line of sight is such that you guys can see the walls. But just because you physically can go into the wall, like play mode, like my tree here can step into the wall, you can't as players do that. So if it's that big black line is where you guys can walk. That makes sense?
It's like, come on, guys. I just want you to be able to see what the walls look like. I don't want you to go in them.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
No wall hacks here.
Correct. Yep.
Not in this game.
I do my best to try to block line of sight for the most part, but even then, sometimes you might be able to see around a corner when you really shouldn't be able to. Um, so, like Zine, let's see. Yeah, so if you and again, if you don't have the right token clicked, then so if you want to know what Zine can see right now, click on his token, and you'll see that he can't see anywhere near as much as say Tusk can. So, all right. Any questions? Any comments before we get going? You guys do have cold weather gear.
And special rings of warming. At least most of us, I'm pretty sure, have them.
Do
I believe so.
all four of you have the rings? I don't remember.
I am
Pretty sure.
pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm double checking now. It's been a hot minute. Yeah. Myo
Yes.
Tree and Tusk do.
Okay.
And Genesis and Zine do.
Cool. All right. So, what would you guys like to do? Besides the general description, right now you don't see or hear anything. You did hear some noises, but because of this, it's a huge where you are now, especially it's this huge cavern, and chasm and wind, and it's anything that makes a noise loud enough to carry is echoed and bounced off, and it's hard to tell where anything's coming from as far as sound wise. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on the stream.
I can't remember, Nick. Were we trying to be stealthy? I think we were. Like, kind of.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, it's very noisy. You could,
Yeah.
you can probably wouldn't be able to talk to each other without shouting. I will say, you guys know it's at least 60 feet down. This cavern, the floor. Like I said, you see some stones jutting up every once in a while, but you have not been able to see the floor, and you've seen at least 60 feet down. I'm looking
Yeah, I think
across too and stuff like that.
I have
so-
like motions at people to hug the wall, and we'll start moving.
All right, I was looking for this.
Genesis keeps like looking back, making sure the kids are still with us.
Tusk is building his new axe. The giant slayer axe.
Ooh, ambiance. All right, Tusk, you're leading the way.
All right. So there's, let me double check something real quick. Yeah, that was there. It's not there. It is there. Okay. So far, you haven't
Tusk,
seen or heard much of
rounds the
anything.
corner.
What is your? Let me open up the party sheet for
Passive.
Tusk
Tusk's passive perception is
and
17.
Genesis.
It's 24.
All right. All right. So Tusk, as you work your way around the corner, you see it goes and branches off several directions to the north, several times north and south, and ends in a T. Look at. Try your best to ignore the grid when you can see it, because as you can tell from the size of your tokens, it is not anywhere close to accurate.
I mean, it's a giant space. Clearly, it's grid size for giants.
That's right.
Yes.
So just
This is the
for
giant grid.
so this is what the grid is, and you can see it's
So
almost
it's 20 feet.
4-1. Each grid is almost 20 feet. But so you can see it goes about 80 to 100 feet, and then splits off. You have to go north to south.
Yeah, kind of. Tusk kind of motions to take the
So
side
the
path.
wind dies down a bit as you come around the corner. You're not in any danger of being swept off. Athena, for example, could fly in these side sections. She could not fly well in the main section where they are.
Alrighty.
Gotta add the combat tracker to stream. Who knows? Maybe you might have a combat tonight. We'll see.
Who knows? By the way, Nick,
Mhm.
we're trying to be stealthy right now, so I am saying something that you would know. Tusk would know that Jen can read lips and is pretty good at it.
Hmm.
So you would know that. We've been
Yes,
traveling together for
Tusk would
some
know that.
time.
Yeah. Mhm.
Presuming she can see them and knows the language.
Yeah. Well, shit, man, I can try translating it to some gobbledygook, but, I won't. If I don't know the language, I don't know the language.
And hard R's and goblinese will just, throw you off.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is gonna blow the left hand side or left hand wall and turn again. Oh, yeah.
Nick, do you have Sirenscape on?
Thought I opened it. I must have closed out of the tab on accident, actually, now that I think about it. Pull up message of the day and then open it again. Oop. And yes. Be open now.
Okay, I was curious because I've been doing little things here and there, and just want to make sure.
Turn that down. There we go. New headphones and all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, so you hear um, something talking, and you're going to give me. I will say it can either be insight or actually no, it will be more perception or survival. One of the two.
I will do perception. Actually, let me double check something because it's been a hot minute on my helmet. It gives me advantage on perception, but I need to know if it's a sight perception or just perception in general.
Mine are the same, so I'll do survival. So maybe I'll give some insight that Tusk doesn't.
It relies on sight. Cool. Since it's the same check and it's the same way, I'm just gonna roll survival then. Right. Should go through. I've gone
All right, so
through.
you guys have. You can tell there is sound in both uh, from the north and the south. Because there's some. You would guess some sort of giant creature. Anything from a ogre on up. Something loud, big and loud is one of them sort of grumbling to himself. The other one is laughing.
Hmm. Kind of the exchanges looks with Jen, kind of like raises an axe and kind of tilts a head towards the hallway they're in, and kind of like gives a questioning tilt.
Let
Thumbs up,
me
thumbs down.
give me a second to take a look at my spells and see if I can do anything that'll help, and then I will give you a response.
And that's
I
why I did that.
Yeah, I don't think I have silence. Oh, I do have silence.
Nice.
It's a 20-foot radius, but okay, so we're in a hallway, right? Could
Mhm.
theoretically, could I like block off the sound that's coming down the hallway? If that makes sense, by casting a cone of silence? Because it says no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere.
Ooh. Been a while. I did not realize the pass through part is silent
If
sound.
sure, intelligence, there's that. Well, you both have 10. Okay. Zine says, yeah, but if you block off all sound, won't that stop the wind? And won't they notice that? The wind also all of a sudden stopped?
I don't care if the sound of the wind stops, I just don't want other giants hearing us fight. And honestly, maybe we could use it to set up some sort of ambush, right? Where they come and check to see what's wrong, and I don't know. I might be overthinking this a bit. What do you think, Tusk? Should we do it like that, or do you think that the sound of the wind is loud enough to hide it? Or
Like,
to hide a fight?
well, if we're beyond this system we're in, but my worry is there's like some noises coming from the south hallway just from us. There might be more foes that way. So I think it might be worth it to possibly alert the people north of us, but not alert the people elsewhere, possibly in this tunnel system, because there is also two more hallways we have yet to check.
It's true.
Um,
Another possibility, I could try casting it right in the center there and like see if it like blocks off like each thing individually.
yeah, but then that also might
That would alert
alert
every
what Zine was saying with the wind. If we do it like right where we're at right now, that might alert people in our hallway, but not the other one and the possible other two. I say we go for it, but maybe what you're saying of ambushing, we like still like wait here for them to come investigate, and then we kick them. My if they're giants like I'm thinking, my new axe here has a nifty enchantment to where if they suffer a blow, they might fall over. So
Mm,
yeah.
that is nice. All right.
Um, the only problem is I'm not entirely sure how much further this hallway is. So maybe we go a bit further than cast.
Mm-hmm. Um, do you understand giant, by the way?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So we're having this whole conversation. Jen's gonna move a little bit closer to like where there's loud sounds and stuff, and then she'll go ahead and cast comprehend languages on herself. I'm not sure I should be understanding that. Oh, because I have comprehend languages in my languages right now. Okay, so, uh, I am going to go ahead and cast that by myself. Down here. Where hopefully the wind will drown it out. Marking off the spell slot. Okay, and then she's coming back. Sorry, I know it's a lot of prep work. Nick,
What is
do you
the
want
duration?
An hour.
All right, I'll add
Someone-
that to you.
Do you want to ping where you think that we should put the silence, Nick?
He's not the
Also, I
one
think, like,
casting the
right
spell.
around here,
So right on
where it
top
kind
of
of
us.
narrows.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
What did you say, Sven?
So he's not the one casting the spell. So you don't
Yeah.
have it. All right, so yeah, that doesn't do anything to code it. So I'm just gonna add it as a code so I know when it expires.
Okay.
I was gonna move a bit further into this next kind of nook of the hallway.
All right, and Jen will go ahead and cast silence.
I'm gonna move back, actually.
No?
Better line of sight. Turn around here.
Okay. She'll
You go ahead. I'm just.
she'll cast silence there.
All right, do you
Well, ready and
do you
attack.
have the? Here, let me give you this. Let me see.
I don't have a token. I just have the coding for the concentration on myself.
That's weird. Okay. Um. Maybe there are NPCs named Silence or something, but I had never seen these before. Anyway, go to shared. Can I drag it in there? There we go. All right, so Silence is now in the shared assets. So for argument's sake, go ahead and drop it there and let's see what size it is. It should be 20 by 20. I mean, a 20-foot radius. Nope, it's not. Okay.
Not.
And what is it? Let's see. Is it a?
It's a sphere.
It's a token. Okay, so I don't want it to be a
Oh.
token anyway. So that's fine. I will do it like this.
How do I find the shared assets again?
Under campaign. No, under library assets. Shared.
Gotcha. Thank you. That is not where I would have thought to look. So.
Yeah, it's if you're a DM, Nick would probably think to look there, but players don't normally look there. All right. Go back to this. Here it is. Go back to this. Looks like I'm having the same issue I had yesterday. I thought since there was another thing today, they had another update today. I thought they had fixed it. All right. Well. Oh, there's okay. This
That's
might
going to make
this might
things
work.
difficult.
Except the size is not 22. The size is 9. Okay, looks like I might get it to work. Here we go. I'm sorry, ping it one more time. I have an idea. I just want to make sure it's right. Okay. So now it is not a token. is still there, so you can walk over it and still target people around it and stuff. So
That's good.
Nice.
all right, and the sound of the wind cuts off.
Theoretically, everybody's wielding melee weapons.
I mean, theoretically, you're either doing it or you're not.
Mao Tree, from her position, is currently wielding her short bow.
Yeah, Zine has a throwing dagger.
Okay, those are ranged weapons, not melee weapons.
Yeah, sorry. Like real weapons, not like spells. Even though 3 of the 4 people in this group are spellcasters. It's fine. We should maybe
Yeah, Tusk's
move on.
reddening his like great axe giant slaying to basically like hit the kneecaps of any giants that come around the corner. We're just waiting.
Waiting for what?
For anyone to come around the corner. Any giants.
We're seeing if they'll investigate.
Any sound coming
So
from the
far,
hallway.
nothing is happening. You still hear noises from above you.
After like a minute, we'll like motion to move a little forward.
Yep.
It's like here.
All right, so with a minute,
You
I'm
can
going to
see
change the
anything.
duration to 90. Okay. All right, so you guys see a giant as you moving into place. He is that one. And there we go. Nice. 2D version looks pretty cool. As move down, down, down. There we go. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and give me initiative. And where is he? There he is. What? Why am I getting errors? Let's see. Advanced effects. Okay. I might switch this off during our break. We'll see.
Oh, poor Zine. Oh, poor.
All right.
Oh,
So
no.
you are able to. I'm going to say you guys can go ahead and get over to the other side. And it is now initiative. Tusk, what would you like to do? Is your aspect of the bear always there or only when you rage?
The bear, the strength thing is always there. The
Okay. That's what I was asking.
bear bonus is only when raging.
Okay.
Yeah. Tusk is going to He's gonna charge forward. Tokens locked. They are locked.
If you hear, I don't like it, but I know you guys do, so I'll turn it on. Let me turn it down a little bit.
Yay, grid.
How about that? You guys able to see it well enough there?
The closer to like the center of the floor, the harder it is to see. If that makes sense.
So the answer is no. Okay.
Like a
I was
slightly
I guess
darker
where I was
blue
looking
would
at
have
it.
been good.
Yeah. I guess when I answer is like, oh, I'm seeing it in the perfect spot where I can see it. Yeah, that works for me.
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna move there.
All right. So he definitely sees you now. I think I'm gonna spin around for the stream.
Will
Nice.
yell a challenge as I rage. Kind of.
So 1, 2,
Kinda
3,
glad-
4.
yeah,
I
that's
declare a
fine.
thumb war. Is that your challenge?
5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your thumb straight.
All right. So you move. You're
And then
yelling.
I will, as I rage, and then I will like get into like a no, wait, no, he's big. Yeah, I'll use my action to dash. Now that I think about it, and get right next to him. And by action surge, so I can actually attack this round.
All right. Just a second. So as you get to there,
I'm assuming he hits me as I come up. No.
no, this is not. You can go through threatened squares. You just can't move out of threatened square. He didn't have a thing readied. The only time
okay.
that would happen is if he had a readied action. Here it is. Okay.
For a second there, I thought he did.
Nope. Okay. But with your passive, you see. Gotta move back. Put him up a little bit. Go. All right, so you can go ahead and make your attack. I'm just putzing around, making sure you can see these. Here he is.
This Great Weapon Master version of this. You do. Oof. Luckily, I do get a second attack as part of the action surge. Hey, great. All right, I'm gonna roll. Oh wait, before I forget, I need to, since I hit, add, and I'm attacking a giant. I need to add the effect of the extra damage. Roll the extra. Roll the attack. Two. I mean, plus a crit, so we got extra stuff. And I have. He has to make a strength save. Fall prone. Yeah, with a critical success, I think he stands his ground.
Darn.
Yeah. Get a good cut into him, onto his icy leg. But don't quite bring him down with as I yank it out. And that is my go.
All right. Time to move into action. Just trying to move into an actual space and then start moving. My mouse like double clicks sometimes, and it is very annoying. So she actually wanted to move there, moving diagonally instead of by the corner, but
Okay.
And from here, he's 40 feet away, which is a little bit annoying. She'll go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on this guy. Alright, hits him. It does this damage. And it has this effect. And that's going to be her turn.
Okay. Looking at something real quick. I don't remember them being able to do that. Let's see. That's cool. All right, so we'll try that first. Okay, and then all right, Tusk, you want swirly or you want solid?
Solid.
Okay. It is 9.
Getting flashbacks to last night's campaign when he asked that question when we were in an enclosed space.
All right,
Could
and
not leave the area of the effect. It was great.
this fog appears in front of you, Genesis. You cannot see through it. Oh, good. At least it seems to be doing better than last night. Good. All right. All right. So if we don't click on Tuss token, then it'll be more realistic. And that is that it. And now,
Click
all
on
right. So
Tusk's token.
Tuss friend sort of rises up as you run toward him. slice into him, and he also has an axe. And he gets 2.
Well, this is unfortunate. I can't help you with any amount of damage you take here.
Minimize
Fine,
this.
I'm raging.
Alright, let's try. What? That was weak. Never mind. Dumb. Alright, let's try this. As he targets you. Slices and it. We're not used to somebody with this much power slicing into you with his 23 strength. And he's just standing toe to toe and just trying to kick you back and block you and move his legs as you're swinging your axe and trying to slice at you. Maitri.
Yep, my tree's gonna kind of come around the corner as well, and then see that she can't see anything. I remind myself what she can do. Fire tree kind of looks up to Jen. It's like, I stay or should I go? Like motioning to the fog.
That's your choice, but I'm planning to go.
Go it is.
Oh, she's feeling brave.
That was
That was 25 feet. What is your intent? It's probably not going to let you.
Was gonna go through the fog at the encouragement of Jen.
Okay,
Hug the
give
wall.
me a survival check. We're going to go. So what wall? You're right. You went to the middle.
Sorry, left wall. The one like that. I was gonna use a bonus action to dash. Pulling up the survival check.
Does she have a bonus action to dash? Does the expert get that?
Thought she did. I was. Let me double check that actually. Yeah, cutting action. Bonus
Okay.
action to. Yeah.
All right. So she goes 30, and then she goes another.
Nope. Just mirrors Tree in the wall.
She's in the wall.
There you go. So she gets to here, and that just takes all of her cunning action movement to get there. But she's out of the fog. I mean, she's right next to it, but she's out of it.
Alrighty.
And she sees everything she can see.
Yep. I think she will use her action now to shoot the closest ice method or ice creature.
Okay.
Had her short bow equipped, so she's using that. Yep.
I swear, somebody other than Tusk is finally going to take elemental damage, and I'm not going to be able to use my ability.
Alright, so she hits with her short bow. And she moved twice, did a bonus action. Alright. Are you able to pass the turn? I don't think so. What? Actually, no, you are. You can, because she's a regular player.
Sorry, I forgot to do that.
Alright. And alright, so it gets hit and it breathes back at her. I want to take a look at. Here he is. Wisdom, it's above average. And intelligence is not too shabby. Alright, so it will. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it can't do it anyway. Alright, so she breathes at her. This breath of ice. Take him. Click. Click. There we go. She should have no problem. And does she does not have evasion, correct?
No, she does not.
Okay. It will be coded anyway, so I don't even know. Don't even know. She resisted it for probably the ring of warmth.
I think it's the ring of
Yep,
warmth. Yeah.
ring of warmth. Nice. All right. So braces herself as this blast of wind comes, and it's like, oh hey, that's not too bad.
It's kind of
Not
a
bad with
nice
that.
chill, you know?
And he's gonna move over to here. Zine.
Zine also makes it to this point, sees that he can't see. And he will go ahead and also dash to try to get in there. He'll follow the right wall since he's already along it.
Okay.
That's an action dash, not a bonus action dash. So he is kind of just going in blindly, but you know.
I'll give him an extra 35. Say he's just barely. His head is right up against the wall, and he can right along. It's got this wall of fog right next to him, and he can just see out the crack. So next round he'll be able to do something.
Awesome, appreciate it.
I know this is like not what she was doing, but this kind of feels like, yes, go my minions through the fog.
Go be my eyes and ears.
Don't worry, I'm
Go.
right behind you.
I'm right behind you. We'll go together on 3. 1, 2, and then pushes them both in.
All right, so he's going to.
In my defense, I could see when I stopped.
Speed is 30 feet. He will zip up and then try to claw. Hello. That didn't like that. I was looking to see if I can figure out what this is. The collection state is no longer correct. What the heck? A concurrent update was performed on this collection and corrupted its state. Yeah, this is not. This is a fancy ground thing. It's not a extension thing. Okay. So it's slashing and cold. Took half. So I'm going to say you'll take one less from the cold. All right, that's done. Zane.
Blast the first.
Yeah. Zine rushed forward. He feeling kind of
So he still
confident.
can't see anything. He'll need to move 5 feet more forward. I mean, he can see to the directly north of him, but he needs to take another 5-foot step to see the room.
Like there?
Yeah, either way. Yep.
Okay. Wow, he sees the room.
And again, he can't see through the fog, so if he leans forward, he can see Tusk. He definitely sees a giant.
Oh, okay. So for me, the fog is like a square covering the entryway. So I'm not
Well,
sure
if
where
you
the
click
fog
on
is.
his token.
Yeah, no, it's still the same. I just see a black box of concealed wall.
That's weird. Click on Tusk.
I also see
Same
a
thing.
black square. It's like just 3x3 in the entryway.
Right, but you don't see the fog itself.
Nope.
Let me look at the 2D
Actually, I do
version
not.
of. I'm in the 2D version. So oh wow, I don't see it either. That's stupid. Where the heck?
Oh, is it in the 3D version?
No, it's not. But I'm saying
No.
there it is. Okay,
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Okay.
that's weird. I don't know why. That's been there the whole time.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
I was like so confused. I'm like,
There we
okay,
go.
yeah, we're like
Okay.
playing make believe with the fog and stuff, and then like I move forward and I'm like,
Sorry.
I
So now
don't
you can see what I was
understand.
talking about when he was
Oh, yeah,
in this square. He could see straight ahead, straight north,
yeah, I see that
because it
now.
was half covered, and then so he could go there or there and see. But yeah, so this gives him a better view of where
Yeah.
the room is and stuff.
Yeah. So that definitely. I mean, he's still probably gonna do the same thing. He just going to move differently to do it. And are these like rags on the floor or like
Yes.
tables? Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, just sorry. Room contains pile of hides, a giant sack, pile of rocks and ice chunks, which he didn't get to use because you guys were right there.
Surprise. Okay. Would walking across the hides be like difficult terrain?
It's just a acrobatics check, and see what happens. Okay, give me an acrobatics check. And he had already moved 5 feet, so that's max he can
Yes.
go.
Oh shit!
It's good.
Zine does a sick flip. He didn't need to, but he did anyway. And then now that he's here, he's going to go ahead and cast. This wasn't going to be effective against the T-Rex dragon, but Flaming Sphere probably going to do something against like ice methods. So he is casting Flaming Sphere. I've never cast it before. So I'm sharing it in chat.
All right, so I will also click. So this one is also in the shared assets. But for this time, I'll just go ahead and stop it. Where do you want it?
He's going to put it in between the here.
A method in the giant.
Yes. All right, and so it takes an action to cast. Let me go ahead and put the concentration on myself, I think. Okay. And then so oh, as a bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet if you ram it into a creature. That creature must make the saving throw. Okay. So he'll go ahead and have it ram into the frost giant. Yeah, the frost giant.
Okay.
And he needs to make a dex save. Wow, they are not very dexterous. And then he takes this damage. And there is, yeah, it's sad. There's coating here. I think I need to put it on the two creatures that are next to the flaming sphere.
There shouldn't be coating any beyond that. What you just did, the attack and the damage.
Yeah, they're supposed to take damage if they end their turn next to it, though. I think that's what this coating is for.
Right.
It's fine. I'll just do
Right,
it like
but that's just a
manually.
straight damage, yeah.
Well,
Because they're gonna move out and everything else, so yeah. There's no coating for that. I'll look at it later, but there shouldn't be. Because it would require an aura, and I know I don't have the spell doesn't have an aura. So, all right, my tree.
She's just gonna shift over 5 feet and then take another shot at the immature gate ice method. Do as I move back to that. Wow. Hey.
Have a good night, Tom. I appreciate you stopping by.
Night,
Night.
Atomic.
Oh, and then quickly remind myself. I think that is. Yep, that's it from what you can do in her position. Yeah, shifts over a little bit and takes another shot, aiming true. Now to our fearless leader in the back.
Well, Jen doesn't know what this room looks like, so I think she's also going to be following the right wall
Well,
because
you
she's
saw
near it.
the room. We can't see
She
it now.
can't see it now.
You're following the right wall.
Yes,
Okay, how far are you moving?
as far as she can until she can see things.
Okay. So 25 feet to here. Again, same thing. You can see, you now see Zine
All right.
doing a handstand on the furs.
Does he got boots with the fur?
The giant does.
Nice.
But you can't see anything else.
Yeah, you said it was 25 feet?
Correct.
Boop. Another 5 feet. And look, I think I can see a giant now. She will go ahead and... Yeah, she'll go ahead and use her bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
where do you
throwing
want
out
it?
all these tokens. She's going to put it... I think she can only really see, like up here. And as part of the casting, that's going to go ahead and try to hit the giant. Alright, and it hits. It does that.
Oh, I took it off the map. Hold on. Let me put it back. Okay.
And then, I mean, hey man, it's a cantrip. It takes an action. She'll go ahead and use Vicious Mockery on this giant. Talking about how his boots aren't even cool, and you can't mix different kinds of fur on them and that kind of stuff. Um, it does not say he needs to understand me, so here's this.
It's the tone.
It's the tone, yeah. She sounds so disappointed in him. And it has disadvantage on the next attack. And that's her turn.
Isn't really a... There we go. I guess that's a better view. Trying to find a good view for the good angle that shows everybody. All right. Tusk, start the next round. No, it's not. It's not start the next round. It's just
I'm at
bunch of
I'm at
noise.
17 by about, like
Anyway,
the end.
Tusk, go ahead.
People rolled really well. This is
Yeah.
gonna again focusing on the giant, recklessly great with master attack him. Woo. Apply the extra damage. Full said
Nice.
woo. Second attack. Bad first attack. What about second attack? Hey, crit.
Nice.
Yeah, just making sure that. Yep. Okay. Double checking the last dice expended upon before I roll again. Apply. Roll. All the dice. Let's see. I did
You got cleave, don't you?
3. Doesn't say, but I think I didn't do any excess damage.
Really? Wow.
Looking at it, I think I did the exact amount of health he did because usually it says excess.
Well, I mean, you
But
did kill something.
I still get one more attack because I killed something. So bonus action. I slice at the Buffet. Woo. I hit. I don't get the little extra damage bonus, but I still get to do this. For max damage. Nice.
Ooh, that method is...
Alright, so taking advantage of the distractions that or the attacks that my fellow friends are doing around there, I take my first hit, and hit the giant in the knee, kind of bring him down. And then as I, bring in the second attack, I hit him right in the neck, cleaving his head. And then I bring that into my second attack that just kind of goes into the method, kind of like causing it to spin right ahead above me as the giant falls. It's, you know,
Nice.
icy blood. I don't know. It's a frost giant. It's icy blood kind of just spattering across.
You
And
know,
freezing
he
as it
used to
goes.
be an adventurer too, and then he took a great axe to the knee.
And to the neck. Yeah. Gotta keep your head while you're in the dungeon, eh?
That's right.
All right, that's my go. Woo! I did it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try this just out of curiosity to see what it does. I'm trying to find the blood, and I found everything else except that.
Gotta love it.
Because it's cool on a regular token, but on these, when you have this cool looking giant towering over tusk and these little blood drops flying through the air, it looks weird. And it's not just easily popping it into view, so I guess I have to look for it later. All right. He's got this heat source right next to him, so he's not. That's dumb. He's gonna move away.
Rip.
And come over here. Say hello to the little girl in the corner.
No.
And I can't see her, so sorry about this.
There we go. Partially resisted. Right. So it is working like it should. So it's good.
Yeah. It might have just been the stack of the resistance on Tusk that made things a little weird. Oh no!
All right, Tusk, you are first.
Tusk, seeing how hurt this guy is and knowing his strengths, is gonna kind of whip around so he's on the other side and next to the other one as well for attacking the buff ice method. To make sure uh uh,
So you'll notice it now shows both dice.
yes.
There you go. You definitely exceeded it this time.
Yep.
So hit -7 in the modifier and then drag that damage over to another one.
Yep. Thank you. I was doing the math in my head for a second, and I'm assuming they had the same AC, so it definitely would hit. And I think something happens when the first one dies.
All right, you finished with your attacks and stuff?
Uh,
No, you killed something. You should get to use a bonus action, I think.
Oh, that was my first attack. I just thought something happened when the Mephit died, so I was gonna. But I can finish up my attacks if that's not the
Okay.
case.
Yes. Finish up your attacks.
Oh, yep. Guy hit.
All right, and then as both of them explode. All right, so you're both able to throw up your jackets and things that you're wearing to try to protect yourself from some of these ice shards that come flying out of them. And with that, you guys are out of combat.
Before we go looting and checking the room in more detail, Tusk is gonna kind of go over here just to make sure there's nothing hiding around the corner here.
All right, so your tokens are unlocked.
Okay, comes up
Let me
here.
switch the view on
Oh.
the stream. Okay.
Careful. Looks like we got another hallway over here. Unless he's kind of just looking around. I think it might, and then okay, I turn back. I think it might loop around back to where the original hallway was for that other set that we saw.
So maybe it doesn't matter that I casted silence, huh?
It was the more direct route.
It was.
No, nothing's rushed us so far. We did kill him pretty quick though, so maybe that was in our favor as well. Let's see if they got left
Let's take a
anything in
look.
these sleeping hides or something.
What is the duration of silence?
I thought it was 10 minutes. Let me check.
10 minutes
10
sounds
minutes.
right.
Okay.
Okay. I'll start checking the hide piles if you want to check the giant there.
Okay. And Jen will go ahead and check the giant, see if he had anything useful on him.
There's some bits of half frozen meat in a little pouch that he had, and beyond that, nothing else.
Anything in the hide piles as Tusk and Tree kind of go around starting to check them? Or are they just
See
piles
signs
of
of
hide?
frozen ticks and fleas here and there, but other than that, they're just nasty, smelly hides. They aren't known for their personal hygiene.
No?
All right.
Pile
Then.
just a rock pile. Yeah. I say we go down this other hallway, lead us back to the thing rather than going back to the one we were at.
All right.
Alright, so as you guys start moving down there, you see it goes on for quite a ways.
Around, but maybe it doesn't. Seems to go a lot straighter than I expected it to. Head back around, then come back and check this out. Or we didn't
Maybe
hear
it
the other voice.
connects. Do we hear voices coming from down this hallway?
No.
Thus, we'll go a little further, see if there's like off branching stuff across. Doesn't look like it's off branching. Just looks like it's going straight.
Maybe we should go back the other way then. Back to where
Yeah.
we knew there was signs of life.
Yeah, we can always come right back here in a second. Waddle, 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 all the way back.
Waddle, 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 till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum,
Alright, so your silence spell drops.
Wow, it's been 10 minutes, guys. That's one way to tell time. A very expensive way to tell time.
Just gonna kind of glance out into the here.
Alright, I think we heard more voices from the south. Maybe we head that way.
Yeah, I think it's this one directly south. We'll cross.
Alright, Jester, no big worries. About to take our break here anyway. Alright, so as you get to there, you lock eyes with a new friend, and this is where we'll take our break before we get into the fight. So, everybody be back in 10 minutes.
Ready? See you then.
All right, we are back and
Hello.
ready to go. As you turn the corner and this
Just
thing
in
looks
time.
at you, grabs a rock next to him. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Guy who I can't see. Got it. Before we actually roll it, I think I have to make sure I take off rage.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to double check, make sure other things like silence and things are off.
That should also be on. Do pants on. Yep. Cool. And initiative. That's and.
Damn, both times I almost rolled a nat 20 for both characters. This is fine.
Actually, do not see the giant just yet. So.
Yeah, me neither.
He's probably like
There's a little
step
last
or two
minute
further.
bend in the corner. There. I thought you were there. So we'll put you there. All right, let's jump to the camera mode. And of course, I had family aggro, so I didn't get a chance to check where the options are for the blood is, but that's okay. 2D version is still pretty cool. And for those of you who are wondering why we call it 2D version, one, that's what Fantasy Grounds calls it, and two, it's because if you use these type of tokens in real life, they are 2D tokens. They're little standees, little plastic or cardboard two-dimensional standees that you move around the thing. So that's what we're looking at here. So that's why it's the 2D version, even though it's half 3D version. Any hoozle, this thing picks up a rock and chucks it.
Oh.
He has a minus.
I'm realizing the reason I didn't see it before is because it was to the left of like I was zoomed in too far. It was just to the left of where it was just out past the cutoff.
I saw crash. The wall shatters and the stone goes slamming into the wall, rolling back over to where Genesis is. As this thing that noise is not. It's listed as giant slam attack, and it is not a giant slam attack. It's more like somebody slapping a spatula on a stove. Alright. Anyway, so he's done. And it is. Hold on a second. He gets one more. I forgot. So he's still at a minus. As the second one comes flying at you. Also missing. This one doesn't even make it around the first corner. It slams and slams. Alright, Tusk.
All right. Get in the room. Careful with throwing rocks. Oh, no.
So Jester was playing Valorant last time he was streaming. Don't forget to stop by, check him out. When he's not too enraptured in the game, he will definitely interact with his stream. All right, Tusk, what you doing?
I was gonna move forward, but tokens aren't locked. There we go. Da-da-da. And then I will dash. Giant. Do I have to make any checks for going over these hides as I enter?
All right, so you're running 75 feet. Yes, give me an acrobatics check.
Yep. Yeah, I got a speed of 40, so I'm dashing. You do acrobatics, you said?
Correct, because these things are slipping and sliding as you're running across them.
Oof. I'm gonna use my
Uh-oh.
inspiration.
You don't need to. You're good.
Oh, okay. Oh, might be a DC 10. All right. I get to him. Uh, and I will use my second wind to heal a little bit. And that'll be
All
no
right,
bonus action. Press the button.
Genesis.
Well, Jen does not know what's going on. She has seen a rock flying, though, so.
You definitely heard two of them. You also
Yeah.
hear the giant in there.
Yeah, giant. Tusk called out through the giants and watch for rocks flying.
Has the giant happened to say anything that is meaningful, or more like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here, like last time?
He hasn't said anything.
Okay.
He's just been laughing at this guy, running toward him, picking. More of. Well, give me an insight check, both of you. And Tusk.
Just scrolling to it.
Yeah, so it's more that he's more laughing out of, he's happy that he finally gets to do something. He's not like giggling and laughing at you for being silly or something. He's like, ha 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 ha, finally, that type of thing. He's happy that he gets to fight.
My time has come.
He's been sitting in his cave doing nothing for a while.
All right. Well, Jen is going to start heading around this corner. And that's not all of her movement, but I can't see down it, so if you could move it so that I can see, and then I'll finish. Okay, that's 30 feet right there. Actually, before she finishes at like the 10, she'll stop and like see if she can like cast something. He's 75 feet away right now, so it would be 65, which doesn't really change anything.
You can't see him from. Well, let me see if he's there. Is it an attack or a save?
I think it depends on what you're about to tell me.
There's the thing jutting out. So if it's an attack, you would be at a minus because you don't really see him. You can tell he's there, but you can just barely see like a corner of it as Tusk is running up to him. You can't see Tusk at all.
Okay.
Because of that.
Very rude. Okay, let me take a look at what I got.
If you move up to 5 foot forward, you should be fine.
Yeah, it would have been great to move somewhere where he can't see me, though.
It's not how tokens work. You can see them, they can see you.
Yeah,
Unless you're
no.
invisible or something.
But she still has 5 feet of movement, so she was planning on stopping, casting the spell, and then
Moving back.
moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Gotcha.
is too far away. I was like, perfect. Not perfect. Nope. Okay, yeah, the range for most of my things is 60. So I'm just going to go ahead and uh take the minus to attack. Actually, whatever. I'll just move 5 feet closer to it. Whatever.
Okay.
I changed
There
my
you go.
mind.
Boom. And you're good to go
Phew.
now. And yes, he can see you, but he doesn't care about
Okay.
you at all. He's happily ready to wrestle with Tusk, putting on
Does he
some
happen to be wearing anything metal?
baby lotion so he can get ready to wrestle. Does he have any metal on it? I
Yes.
don't think they do because it's cold and ice and freezing temperatures and metal and skin doesn't typically work. But let's see.
They're frost giants,
No,
though.
no, it's mostly hide.
Okay. She'll go ahead and start mocking him then, using vicious mockery. I don't know why. I'm just feeling that spell today, guys. That is a failure. Takes a wee bit of damage. And has disadvantages.
All right, my tree.
She will come around the corner. And get to. Looks like there. And
Okay, she has the same problem. This little jutty thing is blocking sight. But she has her cunning action, so it doesn't really matter. Where is... Alright, give me just a second here.
yeah, my archer's gonna use her cunning action to kind of dash out a little bit, and she'll end up dashing back, but she'll dash out so she can see the guy and fire off a little short bow attack. Ta-da. And then dash back, or then use the last 3 movement to move back up next to Jen. She like runs forward, kind of sliding a little bit on the ice, trying to fire, but she like slips a little bit on the ice, and her arrow just goes like wide as she then like kind of slides back towards Jen.
Oh, for
That's
crap's
her turn.
sake. Okay, give me just a second here. I gotta fix something, because... Alright, so didn't really notice it, Tusk, because you were otherwise engaged.
Yeah.
What is their intelligence? Let's see. I didn't have time to reset the table either. Okay, let's see. Not that wise. I'm going to leave it to chance. Let's say there is a... What is their perception? Let's do this. Nope, it did not. Okay, so... From around the corner where it was resting, this leopard comes running out. Oh, sorry. You can't see it. There you go. Now you can see it. It was up here. And it moved over to here. Hits with a claw attack. Alright, so here we go. Let's see if it'll hit. As it runs and leaps with its claws. And its bite. Misses. You didn't reckless. You didn't reckless attack? Wow. That's right, you didn't attack at all.
Attack last turn.
Okay,
I
so
got there.
nice. So it sinks its claws into you, and it rakes you with its back claws.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, but I don't know how you can fail this, but yeah, you succeeded. Well, if you get a 3, you would fail it anyway. It doesn't knock you down, but it tries to, as it leaps onto your back, rips, and drops on the ground next to you. Boy, Tusk is just a leader for everything.
He is.
Including heals given. Just kidding. All right. This one does know. Okay.
Not the leader for fumbles though.
Goes around the corner, looks at both of you.
Oh, there's multiple. Okay.
One is all covered in armor. The other one is soft and squishy. So it's gonna try to attack Maitri. Did not go in 20 feet in a straight line, so it did not pounce. But it's gonna try to nom Maitri first. Not even close. Okay, come it.
The soft and squishy one. And it's only soft and squishy if you can actually hit it.
Nope.
Wow.
As I was saying, Genesis is stepping forward and trying to stop it. Hissing at it. Down. Zine.
All right. Zeno know what's going on. He's gonna start running around the corner. That's his movement.
All right, goes right around the corner. Yeah.
Kind of like stops dead in his tracks when he sees a giant fucking leopard. Cat hiss. Man. Everybody's gotta know that it's my favorite spell now. He's gonna go ahead and cast Chill Touch on the snow leopard.
This is not talking.
Yeah. But he has it,
I'm
and
gonna take it from him while you're between the next time we play, so you can do something, anything else besides chill touch every
look, my
freaking time.
other damaging cantrip is Ray of Frost, and it's a snow
Cast Flameless
leopard.
Spear last round.
You
Last
It's
should-
a
combat.
level 2 spell. Anyway,
Now she's just been shooting off arrows instead of casting.
I'll suddenly become firebolt.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, they were supposed to level up after the last fight, but we forgot.
oops.
Oh, I thought that this fight was technically included with the last fight, so that's why we didn't do it.
Nope.
Well.
I forgot. See what happened when you do chill touch.
It's
Okay.
because my mouse double clicked and I dropped one and it rolled a 17 and then had to pick it up again and then it rolled a 1. So, it's fine. I just need a new mouse. Anyway, he goes to fire off this spell, but he's slipping and sliding on the ice and he's casting it and then whoa, and has to catch himself instead of actually casting it. Well, Jen's here. And she is going to hopefully draw the aggro of this thing with her Wolverine's bite. So she's going to go ahead and start trying to hit the snow leopard. That's a hit. Gonna roll it again, see if it's a crit. Oh, not the way I meant, but yes, it definitely does crit damage. Alright. And bonus action, she's going to go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon on the other side of it. Let me see if I can put that on here. I can. Nice.
Woo.
I want it down just a little bit. And as part of that, it's going to go ahead and try to take a swing at the leopard. There we go. I found it. All right. And that's our turn. Oh, and here's Zine.
Yeah.
Zine now has slightly better footing. Uh, he's casting Chill Touch again. You can't stop me.
You'd always just throw his dagger.
Oh shit!
Hey.
And it can't regain hit points. I love that effect. It's so good. Anyway, that's his turn.
Mayo Tree is going to drop her short bow and draw her scimitar. And make a slash at the snow leopard in front of her. Da-da-da. Slice. Advantage of Genesis and Zine's attacks. She kind of goes in, gets a little slice of her own. And is going to, as a bonus action, use the help action to help Zine with the snow leopard. Well, actually, no, to help Jen with the snow leopard. I'll
No, you can give it to Zine. I'm good with whatever.
do as a bonus action. I don't think she can help someone who's not next to the creature.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There is a later ability where she can help someone from a distance. But this is just use it as a bonus action. So
Gotcha.
Ben is being helped against the snow leopard. That's not what I do.
By the way,
Apply it to you
if
before
you're
I don't forget.
curious, Nick, that's not the giant saying anything. That's Sven doing sound effects. In giant.
Yep. But that's Biotree's turn. She slices and makes an opening for Jen to hopefully finish it off. That brings us to Tusk, who's now surrounded and right in the thick of it, like he likes it.
Like he likes it.
Yeah. Who do I want to raid?
Oh, dadgummit.
I think for now I'm just going to recklessly attack. Reckless Weapon Master attack with the Giant Slayer attacking the Frost Giant. Crit.
Nice.
Sure, I apply the extra damage. Roll back up. Roll damage. Apply strength save for the Giant's Axe. Succeeded. And something I forgot last time, I have impairing critical, so he also has to make a con save.
That was it.
And he
Nice.
failed. So he's bleeding, has a speed of 0, and no reactions. Basically, he'll just take a d12 of damage at the start of his turn. Right. Yeah, that was my. Wait, was that just my first attack? That was my first attack. Second attack.
Woo.
As a melee person can't have a lot of stuff to them. It. Extra damage. Apply damage. Since he's still standing, apply strength save from the axe. He succeeded. Cool. That's it for that. Third attack, because I haven't used my bonus action yet, and I made a crit attack this turn. Crit again.
Woo.
Woo. Extra damage.
So now that it's been a couple rounds, do you guys care? Do you like seeing both dice? Or do you just like showing the one that you rolled and then you care, you can read it, which one dropped?
I like having both dice personally.
Okay.
I don't have a personal preference
Zero.
because I typically read it in the chat anyway. Like in the
Right, what it says.
in the text. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can keep it.
Rank save. Get him one of these times, or he'll be dead. Yeah, that's my go. I do 3 hearty blows, critting, making him bleed profusely from his sides and probably blowing out one of his knees, but he's still standing. At the moment, I'm still ignoring the leopard on my back.
Alright, this leopard is going to be... Let's see, I'll say there's a
Jen was attacking at
30% chance that it's going to keep going after my tree.
It did also get unexpectedly hit from behind. So if it
Alright,
wants
so
to,
it's going to attack.
strike behind.
Oh, it hit.
Wait,
that should be
I'm
right.
not sure if 14 should hit. I don't know
definitely
why my
hits.
AC is 12 right now, but that's not right.
Were you still sleeping and hadn't put your armor back on?
That might be it.
Save for biotree. AC should be 15, not 13. So the 14 technically.
So equip your armor, Genesis.
Looking for it.
I am equipping the armor for biotree.
There we go. AC 17. That's better.
Alright, so it still slices into you with its claw. And the other one. So I didn't need to even stop the sounds. Going after no pounce this time. Not even close. Alright, and the giant's turn.
Is
He's
this
going
his
after.
first turn since the leopards came back, or am I just losing it?
This is round 2.
Round.
Okay, well, in round 1, I used cutting words on him, so I think he should have disadvantage to attack task. Vicious mockery, that's it.
Yeah, he attacked him after you attacked
Oh,
him.
I went before the giant?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought I went after the giant, and then I'm like, wait a second.
To have a 28. Oh, it hit. Yeah, my AC is barbarian.
Alright, Tusk.
Tusk will continue trading blows.
Well, then you have to wait until he hits you 3 more times. Then, if you're gonna trade blows,
We never said it was an equal trade.
It's not a 1-on-1. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
There's like a conversion there, and you know.
Yeah, I mean he's 3 times my size, so clearly it's 3 times the blows.
there's also
Exactly.
4 of you and 1 of him.
I'm the only one fighting
3 of
him.
us aren't fighting him right now. And if you're counting us who aren't even fighting him, there's 3 on his side and 4 on our side. So, you know, it's pretty even.
That counts as oh. I mean, I guess it's a magical effect. Second attack. Extra damage.
Alright, when they
Nice.
crash, he falls. The rocks pile he had next to him, all nice and
Does hit.
in a little pyramid, gets scattered all over the floor.
It could be his burial in a minute. Minus 23. 5 to the snow leopard as I turn as he falls, I'm turning around and I slice a little bit in the snow leopard to get it off my back. And since I killed something, I get to make another attack.
Nice.
Did you check to make sure it hit?
Yes,
I
you
did.
checked.
Okay.
It was a 23, so. And then
Okay.
5 hit. I don't have to go scrolling at this time because it's not giant. It's a big cat, but it's not a giant. Boop. Slicing it one more time at the big kitty. And yeah, that's my go. As it comes right at me.
Alright, so he's going to attack you. Bites into you. Claws at you. Alright, and they both hit. So, who knows? Maybe there's a... Nope. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Versus... Why did he go on himself? What?
Yeah, he was rolling to save himself.
Ooh, he should have rolled a 1. That's not fair.
Yeah, jeez, Nick, just roll words.
Alright.
Easy.
He definitely should apply to you. It should be a 10, which is a fail. But that's alright. Genesis.
Hello. Biotree is pointing out like this guy like has like is like limping on like a certain paw or something. And Jen will go seek to take advantage of that. And the help action wore off, so I'm just going to click advantage. Alright, that's a hit. Let's roll again to see if it does crit damage. That's crit damage. Alright. Yes, very. As a bonus action, she's going to move the spiritual weapon. Once I scroll down far enough to find it.
20 feet.
Thank you. So it can't make it close enough, but it's just gonna attack the air to try to distract the leopard.
Okay. Zine.
Zine. Can he see the leopard from where he is?
Target it. Yes, barely.
Cool. He ignores like 1/2 and 3/4 color, so still doesn't want to do Ray of Frost. So here comes some Chill Touch, which I realized after I cast last round that it's supposed to be 2d8 and not 1d8. Alright, that's a hit. There's the damage. There's the effect. Until... Actually, I think he kind of feels cozy back here. He'll scoot a little bit forward to get next to Jen, but... Right there. And then that's his turn.
Alright, my tree.
Mayo Tree is gonna step forward to, be able to see a bit better, and then is gonna cast Chill Touch.
Yeah! The
In
best
her case,
cantrip!
that doesn't. Yeah. As she casts it, it doesn't look like she casts something at first, but then you like notice that the dancing shadows, like the hand of her shadow, like detaches and goes and it hits the shadow on the snow leopard, and that's how she does her attack.
That's so cool!
It's a hit.
Well,
Nice. Dirty 20.
you know what? It also can't regain hit points.
It double can't regain
Then-
hit points.
and then she'll move back.
Um,
And
do the damage again because she's higher level 5.
oh, right. Thank you for.
Yeah, that's why I fixed
will
my
up-
damage button.
That's fixed for next time.
When the ferret was a 16, but you were.
Alright, and in her excitement, she gets to go again.
She feels so good about it that time. She slides forward, does it again.
Yeah!
The since the thing hasn't gone, like the other hand on the shadow detaches and goes and attacks. Hits, and I have upgraded the damage. So
Nice!
the looks just like the snow leopard just kind of like falls dead. Meanwhile, like the shadow looks like it's been pulled apart by 2 shadow hands before it goes back to they attach to her shadow again. Yeah, shadow magic.
Alright, and with that, you guys are out of combat. Alright, in this room you see there are there's one mound of skins, sleeping skins. You see a couple bags in here. And of course the ice blocks and rocks that he had piled up into a pyramid, which are now knocked over. Where's the party sheet? Party sheet, okay.
In regards to the sidekicks, you said they were supposed to level up at the end of last one. So should we level them up twice or just once?
Correct. Level them up twice.
I'm not able to add the class level.
All right, which one do you want it to be?
Spellcaster. For both. I'm not planning on
All right, and so
multi-classing.
then that will catch them up. Oh, no, it won't. You guys are 12. Never mind. Classes. There it is. Spellcaster. 8. All right, so he is turning 8. All right, so we're going to give him boost in intelligence. And because he's a sidekick, he also gets an ability score increase as well. Let's see, intelligence. There we go. Yeah, so he's up to 18. Cool. And then 9. All right, spellcaster. Yeah, so he didn't get anything else besides that. So let's see. And then 9. All right. Do you have the story entry for the sidekicks, Mantha?
I could doubt it.
I mean, I have the book pulled up right now.
There you go.
What question do you
Okay.
want?
There you go. No, I just shared it to her, just in case you wanted it.
Oh.
But for Spellcaster, which is 2 pages later, 8. No change in any spells. 9th, their proficiency bonus goes up. They get 1 more first level. Hey, and they finally get 3rd level.
Wow.
Oh no, I take that back. So spells known goes up to 6. So he has 6 spells known. And so he doesn't get first level, he gets 2 3rd level spell
Gotcha.
slots. He gets 2 3rd level spell slots. You can let me see what he's got. Actions.
It's from the wizard spell list, right? I think it is.
You can check the spellcaster, what it does, what it says. Roll. He is a mage and spells known.
Okay.
By the way, don't forget he also adds his spellcasting ability modifier to the damage dealt with cantrips.
I did not remember that.
It should be coded. Let's see. Cantrips. Yes, it is for Chill Touch. And it is for Ray of Frost. Yep. Okay. So that's correct.
Nice.
All right. I was already there. All right. Let me see. Preparation. Combat standard. All right. Come on. I should be able to mess with this. What did I do last time? I don't remember. Preparation. Spell slots. There's a trick to this. What is it? Standard. Anyway, go ahead and pick 3rd level, 2 3rd level spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just pick unprepare one of the ones he has. Why won't this let me change it? Dadgum. Export, rest, close, minimize. I just can't remember what it is that I did. I had the same issue before trying to fix their spell slots, and I was able to figure out the trick to it. All right, never mind. We'll worry about it later. I don't want to spend a lot of time. He's done. Were you able to get Maya Tree? No. All right, so what do you want for Maya Tree?
I do know what I want to do.
Okay.
I'm going to do one in each level.
All right,
for
so
comfort seconds.
Spellcaster will be first at 5. So get
that
at
is
level
her.
6 is when she gets the potent cantrips.
Yep, but she does
So
gain a spell and has a second level spell slots now. Here, all
yes, great. Yep.
slots real quick.
And spell slots. I just don't know why this isn't working. What I had to do to fix that. Minimize, close, export, no. Preparation.
It looks like you'll have 0:30 first and 2 second.
How did you access that? Because that's the same. That's what I'm
clicked
talking
the
about.
edit button in the. I clicked the edit list button in the
Thank
bottom
you.
corner. The little.
All right, that's what it was on the bottom. Yep. Okay, good. I'll fix his in a second. All right, so then her other one is expert main. Expert. Yeah, I knew I figured it out. I just couldn't remember what it was. All right, so this time she has 16, 14.
Actually, I'm realizing I think I might have made a mistake last time she got ability score improvement. Uh, as I'm reading through their version of the ability score, I think I gave her a feat last time. I don't think they're able to get
That's fine.
feats.
I'll let you guys give them a feat at 4.
Okay.
It's not doing it at 8. I did the ASIs at 8.
Thank you. Just yeah.
Okay,
Pushing
and
it
then
before I forget.
she gets
Spiel.
nothing. Okay, and then clear, close. Where's expert? She went up to 4. Yeah, so nothing special happens at 4th for her. She doesn't get anything cool until level 6. And at level 6. I like her. They're level 6. It's a coordinated strike. And what happens is the sidekick, the person that she helps within 30 feet, deals an extra 2d6 damage the next time the sidekick hits it with an attack before the current turn.
Hey,
Oh.
So it's
I'm
worded a little differently.
not seeing how to unprepare these spells. I'm in preparation mode. There's not like a box to click or anything.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm fixing him right now. Let me fix that.
Gotcha.
All right, so he should have.
Another thing he was looking for when
Close.
helping me.
Is close my tree, close. Dang it, move.
I gave Mile Tree mirror image for her second level spell.
Yes, burst.
I feel so basic for taking counterspell and fireball.
I'm not at third level yet. It's second
Yeah,
level.
no. I said I feel basic
You
for
should.
choosing
I mean,
those.
They're solid spells.
I looked, and none of the third level wizard spells have like an attack roll, and
Lightning
that's
bolt.
like, oh shit,
Lightning bolt's a save. Pretty sure. Just
yeah, it's a
I'm
save.
Mel's acid arrow. Fire arrow, I think, is third level.
I don't see
Let's see.
any
Where the
arrows.
heck is my stupid... the one thing I shared with you has disappeared. Dadgummit. Reading sidekicks. Holy shnikes, there it is. Wow. Alright. Spellcasting. Alright, so he should have at 9. 432. Thank you very much. 432 spell slots. And his spellcasting type. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to go ahead and give him... You did already, so I'll just let him have the extra spell. 7th. It's not going to break the game if he has one extra spell that he can cast. He still can't cast any more than... What the heck just happened? He still can't cast any more. Oh, I just didn't delete those. Then he's allowed to. So he just has one extra spell he can access to choose from. That's fine.
Okay.
took me a minute, but I did find a third level spell that requires a roll. It is Vampiric Touch. It requires a melee spell attack.
Yeah. That's melee though.
It's you someone's up on you, you hit them for necrotic and heal a little bit.
You heal yourself,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's
The
like the
Oh.
the
What
only
difference does it make if
reason
it's a
I'm
roll?
like, because he has spell sniper,
Oh,
and
okay.
that is helps with ranged things, increases the range, and makes it so that he ignores cover. But he's a squishy sidekick, so maybe getting in melee range is maybe not the best thing for him.
yeah, that's like the only one that I actually found that had a roll and not a save
Yeah.
or not something else.
I even like searched on like D&D Beyond. I'm like, okay, surely there's something and I'm just overlooking it. And no, nothing came up and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, flame arrows, like just you make arrows flaming, but you're not making a spell attack out of range.
I don't even see flame arrow on the spell search on here.
I mean, it's not that good of a spell, so
Good to
Alright,
know.
so they have leveled up.
Yay.
oh, did we take care of health? You did.
I'm checking it now. So, Zine had 5. He should have 6. 5
Oh,
plus con is 2. 7. So he should get 4 more. So he's at 72.
by the way, Nick, if you take the sidekicks thing that Sven has been pushing,
Uh-huh.
and on Myotree's character sheet, go to journal and then drag it from the dragon thing into there. Then you can always get to it from her character sheet.
I threw it
Yeah,
in
if you have
initially
it in
in
the
my little save
bottom.
things, but
Yeah.
that too.
I know you probably had it in the bottom. I'm just like, that makes more sense to me. So I thought I would share it with you in case it made
Alright,
sense to
and
you.
my Drew also got 5s.
It does.
For both? That's weird. Okay. So one should have been 7. The other should have been 9. Okay. All right, so what are you guys doing?
Alrighty.
Doing quick browse of the room, seeing if there's anything important in here.
I think you said it was similar to the other room we were in.
All
but
right, so you find a
I can
belt
take a look.
And look,
in the pile of skin. There's a skins. There's a silver belt. The giant itself. Oh, here, let me unlock tokens. There you
I
go.
guess I should ask for clarification. Is it a human-sized belt or a
Yes.
giant-sized belt?
Nope.
All right.
But the giant is wearing a jeweled chain on his wrist. And there's stuff in one of the sacks. Some coins.
and look,
Alrighty.
here's all the loot from the other room. You know, it's all condensed into one spot to make it for convenience. You know.
Mhm. We also got the other two rooms. We could have just like overlooked the loot room.
We could have.
Like you walk into the dungeon, manage to somehow avoid all the attacks, walk straight into the loot room, grab it, and just leave.
Mood.
Yeah.
Then you're like, huh, somebody must have cleared it out in front of me.
All right, so the stuff is in the party sheet.
All right. I know we always check whether or not things are magical, but they look mostly like they're just loot. Like just for us to sell later.
Yeah.
So Right.
I guess I'll hold on to the jeweled chain because I'm assuming it's a little bit larger. So Tusk will hold on to the larger loot if you want the silver belt.
yeah, it's just
Might go nice with your outfit.
holding. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it because I'm already kind of wearing like armor. You know,
Accessorize.
isn't that kind of
You know?
she does accessorize. She just like has like a bunch of necklaces and like bracelets and stuff, and like it is part of the reason why she is so loud walking everywhere. Yes, she's wearing armor, but she's also wearing like a bunch of like wooden pendants and stuff that like clink against each other every time she moves. It's a problem, but you know what? She doesn't care about being quiet most of the time. So
I mean, Tusk also has a number of he wears.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that silver belt.
And of course, we'll split the money. And yeah. And we'll start heading back to the main thoroughfare.
All right.
Don't forget about my tree.
Thank you for the reminder.
Just abandons her in the cave.
She's like, like tending to something. She turns around, everyone's just gone. Guys.
I want to see where the route to the north goes.
Yeah. I have a feeling it's dead ends, if anything. Da-da. Yeah, it looks like it dead ends. See if there's anything hidden at the end.
There's not.
Looks like a space too small for a giant.
Never know. Goblin could have frozen to death in there or something.
Fair.
This path might have something.
I
Do
think
we
we're
hear
about to
anything
find
ahead as
out.
we're looking down?
No, you don't. You have not heard anything in
Nope.
a while.
Nope. This is also a dead end.
Okay. I guess there's also that hallway, but
Yeah.
let's take a
Just
look and
looking
make
at
sure
the
it's actually a
end of
dead
the.
end.
Yeah. It's like my Kithri instincts are tingling. Is it like, looking at the end of this hallway? Is it just like like a wall of ice or something, or like a rock
Yep,
wall?
a mix between ice and stone. Yes.
Uh, Heard in the play
Well,
once where someone was going through like these snowy tunnels and they came to that ended, but it was just like an ice shing, and in the ice there was a large creature that was blinked at them.
that's disturbing.
Yeah.
Glad that wouldn't happen in
You
real
don't find many
life.
dwarves in this. No. Yeah. Uh, little, dwarven knowledge that I've learned over thing. No matter the temperature, digging too deep can get you in trouble. Right. Do you want to go follow the side tunnel, or go out to the cavern and follow the side again, or do you want to go wrap around to that long tunnel we saw?
That's a good question. Um,
Or how much
I
further the cliff face would go, but
I think I'd prefer to go down that tunnel instead of back out into the blizzard.
yeah, if anything, if we have end up backtracking, we could check it then. Definitely seems to be way further in. Do do do.
Yeah, that tunnel went as far as I could see.
Yep. Well, like coming back here, it's like I guess would be there should be at least three other giants nearby, as there's 4 sleeping areas here. We only found one here, and then there was a sleeping area with the other giant. So
Did
be on the
anything in
lookout for
this
3 more.
area change since we last were here?
No.
Okay,
All right.
let's continue.
Da 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 da.
Da-da-da-da. I hear you with that Adams
Hallway we're in.
family.
Yep.
All right. So there
Are
it is.
we hearing any sounds down this hallway this time?
You don't hear anything, but Tusk, you do notice some movement. So you stop for a moment, and then you see. Where did it go? Here it is. Hold on a second. It doesn't have. There we go. Holy shnikes. Okay. Alright, let's see. Do I get noises with this? Ooh, I do get noises. Yeah. Alright. Noise of the wind is pretty much stopped. It's way, way off in the distance. Um, do you see some large white creatures moving down up the hallway towards you guys? Hold on, I gotta do one thing. So go ahead and give me perception checks. Tusk,
Alrighty.
and then give me a. I got too many things going on. Let's see. Parlaying with a monster. There you go. And this is a one of these. Oh, okay, interesting. So I need a nature or survival check from
Survival it is. One power? Or in the chat?
you. No, you just do it in the chat, and you will know how well you do.
Wait.
All right, and there's CR. I closed it. Dadgummit, don't close it. It is that. Okay. So yeah, you know what these are. Close my classes. Add this to XP in the party sheet so I can close that and that. Image. There we go. You see several of these coming up the hallway.
Yeti. Hi.
And let's see. 1, 2. You don't think they've noticed you yet.
This is a tidbit of information that I just want to share with you all. A group of Yetis is apparently called a flurry, according to some internet forums.
Nice.
We have a flurry of Yetis.
Okay.
Nice. How far away do they seem?
About 80 feet.
Give me a quick second. I'm looking through my inventory.
So let's move back a bit. Because Jen has a spell she wants to cast. And it would not do to have Tusk move through it before the use.
He hasn't said anything or done anything. You have no idea what's going on.
It's true.
Um, yeah, Tesco like a stop. Kind of turns like, we got some Yetis on their way. Looks like a group of them. What do I know about Yetis? Do I know anything about Yetis besides white furred
Yeah, Sven, what do we know about Yeti?
Genesis, give me a survival check or whatever the other one was, nature. Exact same roll. All right, so you know they have claws and that they can, if we get close enough to them, they can try to um, freeze you with their eyes. They're good at hiding in the snow, and they don't like fire.
Assuming they are carnivores.
They're omnivores.
Okay.
Why does it matter if they're carnivores or not, Nick?
Because their poop smells different.
Well, maybe we could just toss them some rations and they'll leave us be. They're not giants. So
Okay,
we
so
kind of like, the gravel creature or the rock creature. Throw them a rock, walk by. Throw them some meat,
They're
walk by.
probably aligned with giants right now, though.
True. Or their homes being trampled in.
all right, and then you hear a roar, and they start running towards you.
Never mind.
And this is where we will leave it.
Okay.
That's like, yeah, like Tusk is like partially like, pulled out like a ration out of his bag, and it's like, oh shoot, puts it back in and starts drawing his
You guys can go ahead and roll
Well,
initiative.
Okay.
And while you guys are rolling initiative, next week we have the Crystal Heart campaign. So
Yep.
come back Wednesday. There is no D's and the other D's. This Sunday we have the Finding Stars, which is has a couple some really cool characters. They're one of the newer Starfinder campaigns. So we've got a one-legged frogman, we've got a giant panda, who is a witch warper, like Scarlet Witch. You've got Samantha. You want to tell them about your character briefly?
no, they'll have to go. They'll have to go watch the VOD.
That's right. You have to check it out. But he's cool. No, she actually it's just she this time. But she's cool.
It's a she, yeah.
And so there's a retired basketball player, very famous. So definitely come check it out. And they are half elf and half. Mine's one blank. Whatever the avatar.
Navi.
Yeah, half Navi, half elf. So big, tall, blue guy. Former basketball player, very famous. So come check him out Sunday. You can also go online to the U's and the Tubes and check it out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your night and have a great Christmas, guys. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas.